How y'all doing?
Coach, welcome back.
Thanks.
Could you give us a little scouting report? Obviously, SGA and Chet Holmgren are the ones that pop out. They've got a lot of up-and-coming talent on the roster.
Yeah. I mean, they're a good team, and they do a great job defensively. They get out in transition, they create steals, they try to pack the paint and make you take tough shots. So, really good team and a lot of good young players, and they're well coached. Mark has done a great job with this group, and it'll be a good test for us tonight.
What's your message to your squad starting this homestand, a really critical 6-game stretch?
Continue to focus on our standards.
And any update on Dyson? Might we be seeing him coming back on this homestand?
He'll be playing in Birmingham. I'm sure you guys saw the news, and we'll reevaluate him from there once he finishes that.
You comment on the growth of Trey Murphy as a basketball player when the shots aren't falling, the impact that he has on a game, rebounding the ball, blocking shots, and getting assists as well, driving to the bucket.
What's the actual question? What's the question again?
Could you comment on his growth as a basketball player?
Yeah, for sure. He's first of all, Trey is a tremendous person off the floor, and I think that ties directly into who he is as a basketball player. Sometimes, it's been a year where he's had some good games. He's had some ups and downs as well, and I love his ability to navigate adversity. And Graf, to your point, there's so many ways to impact winning without necessarily shooting the ball well or scoring. And sometimes Trey has moments where, just not going down for him, but he does focus on the other things, the defensive side of the ball, deflections, rebounding, and continuing to, play .5 basketball. I mean, because they're still closing out hard to him even when he's not making shots. So he's getting better and better as we progress.
Just to clarify, Dice, so the plan is just Birmingham tomorrow and see how that goes before you guys decide, how to move forward?
Yeah, sure.
There was a play in the Detroit game where I think it was Metu took a 3 from the left corner, and he got Herb up with a pump fake, and Herb still blocked the shot. Do you feel like that play is an example of Herb he's never really out of the play defensively, even when you think he is?
Yeah, that's Herb. Those instinctual defensive plays that he can make. Like you said, he bit on a shot fake. He lands, turns around, and looks like he blocks it with his other hand. And once again, he's just one of those guys that, to your point, he's never really out of a play. He's going to give it everything he has to try to contest a shot or try to stop his man or someone else's man from scoring.
Hey, well, speaking of Herb, he's starting to get a little bit more buzz nationally. He's kind of an overlooked guy. But what has it just kind of made you see him finally getting that attention and, I guess, respect that he's
He should be getting it. Herb is, in my opinion, he's first team all defense for sure. And I think the beauty in it is that you're hearing his peers talk about him, and the guys that are competing against him every night, if anybody knows, they know. They know that when he's on the floor against them, he makes it difficult, and hopefully he can be rewarded at the end of this year.
One area where OKC's been a little bit vulnerable has been on the defensive glass. You talked about how important offensive rebounding is for your team all season. Is tonight one of those nights where there's an extra emphasis on securing those additional possessions? Absolutely.
It's huge for us to go after second chance opportunities, offensive rebounds. They don't struggle in a ton of areas, but that's definitely one of them, and we want to see if we can double down in that area tonight.
Willie, I'm curious to get your thoughts on the Defensive Player of the Year award. It's an award where you feel like maybe wing players, guards, have a better chance of winning now because of the way the game is played. Do you feel the same way?
I don't know. I mean, I hope, whatever it is you just look at what's fair. And sometimes it's centers. They do a tremendous job of protecting the basket, protecting the whole group, and sometimes it's wings. Marcus Smart won it recently, so I'm not really sure on who it is, or you guys know who my vote is going to be if I have a vote on it. So I'm pretty biased in terms of who the Defensive Player of the Year is.
Willie, I know years ago you had an opportunity to spend some time with Sam Presti.
Sure.
Do you share any memories that you have about that relationship that got built and the time that you got to spend with them?
Sure. Sam was he was great, always has been. One of the first people I called when I wanted to get into coaching. I had an opportunity to spend some time with him in Oklahoma, and he was so open to allowing me to come in and sit with the coaches, sit with him, go to dinner, see the whole operation, and to me, I'm not surprised that they are where they are right now. The way they run their operation, he's first class, high character, people that they bring into their organization, and I have tremendous respect for what they're doing.
Graf asked you about Trey's rebounding. Trey said after shoot-around that he's been getting the message about rebounding from the coaching staff and his dad. Do you feel like you're getting, even more coaching support all the time from his parents this season?
We are. His dad, his mom, they're on him just like we are. And it's coming from a good place. We all see in Trey what his potential could be, and we want him to reach it. And so we're all coaching him. I mean, his whole family's coaching him. We're coaching him, and he always responds well to it. All right. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.